What's good, YouTube? It's your boy STORYTIME, and I'm here to bring you guys back another YouTube video. Today, we're on Savage mode. I'm gonna be doing a story time for you guys, and it's gonna be a fun video that I think you guys will enjoy listening to because it's just a funny and interesting story. So make sure you guys watch the whole entire video. I'm gonna get into the story time. This is a story that I haven't ever talked about. I've actually never talked about this story. Actually, no, I have. One time. I talked about the story one time. The night that it happened, I went live on YouNow and I talked about it. So here I am, I'm gonna talk about it again. This was about 5 years ago, 4 years ago. I think I was like 12 or 13 at the point in time when this happened. It was actually a very scary incident, so I'm here to explain and describe that to you guys. All right, I just had to readjust the camera because it was kind of like lopsided and my OCD was starting to kick in. If you guys can't tell by the title of this video, I'm going to be talking about the first time I almost got jumped. It was a very scary situation because I was like 12, 13 years old at this point in time. So I wasn't, let's just say I wasn't a fighter back then. The whole fighting SOOO came in like a year and a half after this situation. So I didn't know how to fight. I never fought anybody when this happened. Anyway, so this was about 5 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago, around that. This dude, I'm gonna give him a nickname. Let's just say Cam, bro. My boy at the time, Cam, came knocking on my door one day and he was like, yo, bro, let's go to the park. Let's hang out. Let's shoot hoops. I was like, all right, bet. So me and Cam, we start mobbing up to the school together. It's a school park and the school is like a 5-minute walk away from my house. So it wasn't really that bad. Cam lived about 3-minute walk down from my house. So we were just all really close together. Everybody in this story is all really close together. And so Cam and I are walking down to the school and we get there and we're just kind of like walking around for like 10 minutes maybe. We're just sitting there just chilling. I'm like, yo, did you bring your basketball? And he's like, no. He's like, I didn't. We should start going to my house. I was like, all right, bet, let's walk to your house. Let's get the basketball, let's come back, let's shoot hoops. And I don't know what happened. I, for some reason, did not find that sketchy that he asked me to go play basketball and didn't bring a basketball. That did not pop in my 12, 13-year-old mind. Like, yo, this is kind of sketchy. Like, be aware of your surroundings and what might go on, what's about to happen. So we start walking to his house and we see a big group of people coming up and I'm like, oh, this is a little sketchy. So I told Cam, I was like, let's go the other way. Let's start heading back towards the school and like dip back to my house. This is sketchy. And he was like, nah, bro, like we're fine, like we're good. Keep in mind, Cam and I are in like 4th grade, 5th grade, I think. Something like that, 7th, 6th. I don't know what grade we were in. We were in like a really young grade. We didn't even hit middle school yet. We were in elementary still. And I told him, I was like, nah, bro, I was like, I'm gonna dip. And he's like, all right, whatever, I'll just meet you at the park. So I started like jogging back to the park because I was like, bro, this is sketchy. Like all these kids are in like high school, bro. Like all these kids are 8th, 9th grade and we weren't even in middle school yet. We were still in like the 4th and 5th grade. So I start running back. I look back as I start approaching the school park and I recognize that Cam's talking to them and they're all looking at me. They're all pointing at me and I was like, oh, hell no. And so I run around the school and I hide in like this dumpster thing, like the school. We had dumpsters in the back of the school and it has like gates. So I just hopped the gate and I started hiding in the dumpster. Next thing you know, I hear like a bunch of them just start running, bro. Like the whole group of them is just running around the school. Keep in mind, I should have said this earlier, the group of people was like 11 people. 10 people, 10 or 11 people, and they're just all running around. I'm like, oh, bro, like this is bad. This is all bad. This is bad news. I hear them all like run past the dumpster. I was just too stupid and I didn't peek over the wall. I didn't peek in between the little cracks that were there to see if any of them were still there. I just wanted to get the f out of there. Like I just wanted to leave. This was all really sketchy, all really bad news. And so I just straight up hopped the dumpster. Dead serious, they're all sitting on the curb. 25 feet away from me. They hear me hit the floor and they're like, yo, get over here, get over here, get over here. At this point in time, I'm like, ah, dude. At this point in time, I'm like, I can't outrun 10 or 11 people. Like, there's no way I'm gonna be able to outrun all these people. There's no way. So I was like, all right, I guess I'm just gonna see what's going on and what's happening. And one of the main people walk over and his name is Gage. And Gage approaches me and he's like, yo, like, I heard you was talking about my brother, like you was talking reckless, you was talking mess on him to his face. And then I start like looking at who's all there and this dude Cam is sitting in the group. So this dude not only set me up, but he's a two-faced little snake. Two-faced little snake, bro. You gonna set me up like that? I look at Cam, I'm like, what are you doing? And then Cam jumps in and he's like, yeah, dude, don't act like you weren't talking crap about his brother last week. I'm sitting here and I'm asking Gage and Cam, I'm like, dude, who is Gage's brother? He yells out his brother's name. Completely forgot what his brother's name is. I honestly have no clue. I just remember Cam and Gage because they're like the two main people of this story right here. I was like, bro, I've never met your brother. I've never said anything to your brother. Like, your brother and I have never exchanged words. Gage starts throwing out, yeah, well, this person said that, this person said that, this person said that. And just to get myself out of trouble, being the little 12, 13-year-old I was like, bro, y'all gotta go talk to them. Like, I have nothing to do with this. Maybe they're the ones that were talking crap and just want to set me up. And so they all leave. And I start bouncing, bro. I'm hopping fences. I'm running through trees. And next thing you know, I stop for a second to catch my breath and they're all just trailing my ass, bro. They're all just running after me. And so I'm sitting there like, I'm like, all right, bro, this is a messed up situation. So I start texting my mom. I'm like, hey, mom, get over here now. Here's where I'm at. Get over here. Drive over here. I need you now. A bunch of people are surrounding me. Whatever, whatever, whatever. I mean, dude, it's like 10 or 11 people getting ready to jump me and I'm all by myself, right? For something that I didn't even do it and I had no clue on what was even going on. And Gage comes back over with Cam and they're both like, bro, everybody's saying that they saw you do it. Everybody's saying that they heard you do it. Like, we were all there. Bro, what are you guys talking about? I don't know your brother. I don't even know. And I guess he goes to school with me, which I had no clue he went to school with me. I don't know. It was just like a really messed up situation because I had no clue what they were talking about. And this dude Cam set me up, and then this dude Gage that I barely even knew was accusing me of talking shit about his brother, and they're all about to jump me. And it was just a messed up situation. And so anyway, you know, I texted my mom and they started approaching me talking about the same thing again. And then they all start surrounding me and they're like, bro, Gage, just swing on him. Just swing on him. Gage, just hit him first. Hit him first. Put him out. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, I'm starting to get angry. I'm like yelling at people, bro, stop, chill out. I'm like, yo, I didn't do anything. I don't even know your brother. And then this dude Gage stops and he's, yo, I'll let you hit me first. He's like, hit me first so I can hit you back. I'm 16, so if I hit you first, I'll get arrested. But if you hit me first, then it's self-defense, so hit me first. And I'm thinking to myself as he's saying this, I'm like, bro, why would I hit you first then? If you don't want to hit me first, then I'm not gonna hit you first because I don't know how to fight. And I don't want to fight you. And I don't want to get jumped. And so why would I hit you first if you're not gonna hit me first? That just makes no sense, right? Yeah, they were just all screaming in my face. They were threatening me, talking about how if they see me again, they're gonna have other people to come fight me and everything. And it was just a huge messy situation. And then this dude Gage was like, bro, I'm gonna give you 10 seconds to run away, and if you're still in my sight, he's like, we all gonna hit you in the face and stomp you out. He started counting down from 10. I turned the fuck around. I ran, bro. I was out. I was out. Anyway, so I ran and my mom ended up coming and picking me up, and my mom was like, what's going on? I explained the whole situation to her and she started driving around, and I'm like, mom, don't do that. Stop. Don't drive around looking for them. I don't want them to know that you came and picked me up and that I ran to my mom or whatever. And she's like, no. And we started driving everywhere looking for them. We could never find them. We never found them. And it was so crazy because literally 2 minutes after I ran from them, she came and picked me up. And we started driving literally everywhere and they were nowhere to be found. So I'm thinking they ran into Cam's house, or they went to Gage's house, or they went to somebody's house and all hid out there. I don't know. Kind of a messed up situation. It was a wild situation too. Like I said, bro, I was 12, 13 at the time. I didn't fight. Never knew how to fight at that given moment. I would say when I really started fighting was like a year and a half later is when I really started fighting people and getting in trouble. And basically, I would say around their age is when I started doing the stuff that they were doing. You know what I mean? I don't know. It was just a messed up situation, man. It's kind of a funny story now that I look back at it, because I'm like, it just still doesn't make sense to me. Like, as I'm explaining this story, I'm trying to find out, like, things in my head. Like, does that actually make sense now that I'm talking about it? And I'm just, no, it doesn't make sense at all. Anyway, so that's the story of the first time I almost got jumped. Like I said earlier on, if you guys do want me to do another story time, I could do like the first fight I got into, the first time I ever got in trouble with the cops. I mean, I could do any story time you guys want me to. Leave it in the comments down below. make sure you guys leave a huge like on this video right now. Make sure you guys also subscribe down below and click the bell so you guys get notified every single time I post a freaking YouTube video. Go follow all my social medias. The links to those are down in the description below. I also got some fire merch dropping soon, and I do have some regular merch out right now. So go click the website link in the description below and cop yourself some of my merch. Save your Christmas money, because I'm gonna have new merch dropping end of December, beginning of January, so you guys should cop it with your Christmas money. Anyway, I love you guys so much. I will see you guys tomorrow for another upload of 30 Days of Cole. Have an amazing day, and don't forget, stay positive.